I'll see you at the job. You want to fill up the tanks? Jesus Christ, bro. Fucking 700 fucking trains. I'm already in a fucking F700. It's loud! No, it does always, it is a little adverse, you know, being 7 fucking o'clock in the morning and it's always so fucking loud. But that's just life, and that's what happens when you work and shit like that. You're not really going to get any, nobody gives a shit about the fucking, sorry, I had to reconnect. Internet's trash, world's trash. They keep telling you AI is going to take over the world. They can't even keep the fucking internet on. They can't even keep your fucking GPS on. Don't worry about AI. It's not going to work when it's cold, and it's not going to work when it's hot. But I'm getting off subject. AI don't have any reason to why I started this day or why I started this live. I started this live because I woke up this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning. You know, just a normal. I actually wake up at 5, but I get out of my door at 6 o'clock and I start prepping the day. I go to start my skid steer, that motherfucker won't start. Make a click-clack noise, solenoids pop, motherfucker ain't working, nothing. Dead. I got a huge ass driveway I'm trying to get into. Been a terrible year, Can't score no jobs, economy's trash, garbage in a tank. And really, so it's like, damn, I finally got a good job on the hook. My shit won't start. But that's cool, I'm really not that worried about it. That's the story of my life. I'm gonna get through it. Really what I'm doing is I'm throwing kind of a curveball on this. I want to use my skid steer, man. It's a huge driveway. I'm about to pull up to this fucking job, and it's, you know, it's a pretty big driveway. I'm gonna have to use my BX22 small subcompact tractor for this driveway, which is really an embarrassment, to be quite honest with you. When you pull up to a big ass driveway with a really glorified lawnmower with a front end bucket, that's relatively embarrassing. It looks kind of silly. It don't really look like you know what you're doing. We are going to go there and knock this out. It just, in general, you do look like a dipshit and a dildo pulling up with this type of equipment trying to do a big job. But like I said, we'll get through. Here's the problem too, what I've experienced with business is people, and I mean, I shouldn't talk like this because I really do love my customers, but the average human being is just so obscenely unreasonable and hard to deal with. If I called this customer and even informed them of, like, you could have a 6-second delay with your project, hell, they'll call and fire me. They'll cuss me out, tell me I ain't shit, tell me how big of a piece of shit I am, terrible, unprofessional business person, when right on my contract it says delays beyond my, well, I ain't gonna go there. They don't know how to read, they don't know what a contract is in America, so I gotta move on past that. But the reality is, my point is, delays and things happen. You know, if I wake up in the morning, my equipment won't start, that means that I'm not going to make it to your job today. Okay, and then that happens. It's part of business. It's rare. It's very rare. But it does happen, and it is part of business, and it is something that people should be aware of. You know, weather, rain, things of that nature. I had a customer, and I shouldn't be negative, and I'm going to change my train of thought here right after I get done with this negative thought. I had called a lady and had kind of a similar situation. My dump truck wouldn't start. Big driveway, and I couldn't get past the dump truck. Like, for example, this piece of equipment, my skid steer not starting, I can get past that. I have other skid steers, or I'm sorry, I don't have other skid steers, but I have other pieces of equipment that I can substitute, so I can make it happen. Sorry, let me try to read my comments down here. I can't, I'm driving, and I apologize. I just can't risk it, you know. First rule of business, you got to be safe. And I mean it very politely, and it's rude to say this, but if you're dead, you can't run business. If you're dead, you can't be safe. So safety is always the number one thing, man. You got to be safe. You got to be careful. So I'm trying to do that while I drive. But getting back on subject, I had a customer, I had a lady earlier in the year, my dump truck wouldn't start. She did wait. My dump truck wouldn't start. So I called and I said, ma'am, you know, having some equipment failure. It does happen. It happens in our industry. I don't like it when it happens. I'm sure you're not going to like these delays. But here's a delay coming your way. And we'll be there tomorrow. And I'll get it started. She lost her lid. She lost it, bro. Lost it. And then it's funny because actually 2 ladies this year. It's been a bad year for people canceling. I really don't know why. Similar situation. Actually, it was like 2 weeks later. It was raining on the day of their project. I called. I was like, yo, can't get busy. Obviously, you can look out your window, see that's raining. We can't get busy, man. Can't drive over there. I can't drive my equipment over there. It's risky. It's dangerous. I go on and on. We ain't gonna make it. She's pissed. And both these customers were so go on and on, run me through the mud, write bad reviews, the whole nine. So I don't know. I try to get over those type of things. It don't really bother me, but it's just delays. It happens. Like, they don't really realize, like, I'm willing to move heaven and earth and try to get this job done. I'm really not trying to screw you over. I believe it or not, I want to get this job done too, so I can get paid, so I can make money. I don't want to delay your project either. I'm willing to move heaven and earth to the best of my abilities. Like, even for example, right now, I'm about to go tear out this driveway with a fucking subcompact tractor. It's a glorified lawnmower with a front end bucket on it. It's like, I don't know. It is what it is. And at the end of the day, it's my equipment failure. It's not like I'm trying to blame it on anybody or really be a big baby about it, but it's just, I don't know. Some of these customers, if they had any idea the amount of effort and things that we put into it as business people, I think they'd probably be a little bit nicer to us. Hey, my boy Mudgrove out here. Hey! I'm sorry, bro. I can barely read. Man, I barely got through high school, brother. Shit, I'm sorry. But I do see you pop down on there. My phone's a little crappy at the bottom. I've vented too about Samsung before. They're just a terrible phone company. So my whole bottom half is like a darker color. I'm so sorry, bro. I can't read a doggone thing. I can't read. I'm so sorry. I can't read shit. Oh, man, it's tired. That's funny. I just passed my dude in traffic. It's always funny when you see your people in traffic and shit, and they don't see you because you be incognito and shit, so you kind of spy at them and shit, really stare at them. I get into it. I like to do it from time to time. Damn, I wish I knew what my boy Grub was saying. Damn. Oh, shit. Driving to work, man, 7 o'clock in the morning. He's probably doing the same doggone thing, but I can't read. I just want to read it so bad. It's really tempting. But, oh, shit. But, I guess I got to know what y'all would do in these type of situations. Man, what would y'all do in business? If it's raining, I mean, what's the, I guess my question to y'all is, what is the answer? What does the doctor order for these unreasonable customers? I mean, do you just take it on the chin and just say, hey, if they want to get out your schedule, you just get out your schedule? I mean, is there a way to deal with these people? Is there something that I'm missing? Am I missing something? Am I not dealing with it properly? What am I doing here? Because I'm not getting the results that I want with some of these customers that I believe are a little unreasonable. So I'm willing to change. I'm willing to adapt. If I'm being honest, I think that people are just unreasonable. There's, in my opinion, probably really not a great way to really deal with them, if I'm being honest. But I'm willing to hear. I mean, I'm telling you, I'll go through these comment sections. Not right now because I'm driving, but I will go through this stuff. Like, it's interesting to me. A couple things about me. I go through all my comments. Like, nothing. So really, I've lived a lot of my life. I'm 34 years old. Man, life is very predictable, man. Life is easy. I hate to say it like this. As far as equipment failure, it's predictable to me. This shit don't surprise me. I've been doing this so long, but your equipment's always going to fail on you, bro. It's concrete. I'm hard on this equipment. I work this equipment very hard. So in turn, it's going to break down pretty regularly. Life is predictable for me, whether or not customers or other people they find it predictable. And I'm not trying to brag, but I guess for me, my point is, I said that to say this. I get into human behavior, man. What people say, what people do, there's nothing more exciting. It's the only time that I get a level of unpredictability. Like kids, oh, I love them. Bro, a child, I mean, when you be around a 5-6-year-old kid, you have no idea what that child is going to do. So I guess that level of unpredictability, it excites me greatly. It excites me greatly. So I don't know, man. But this customer, it's funny because obviously I'm not going to call him and tell him anything about the project. His project's going to move on and move in a great way. But I don't even communicate these type of things to him because I just don't want to deal with his unpredictability of what he may say. I'm going to roll up there and knock this job out the park. But it just, what I'm going to do it with, a glorified lawnmower with a front end bucket. I actually really love this Kubota. It's really not supposed to be used for what we're about to use it for today, and I'll try to do a live stream and just kind of the whole day. It'll probably get boring at parts. I won't really be able to be engaging. I mean, even right now, I can't even read my comments. I'm really not really engaging as well as I'd like to now, but I don't know. You get to see the Kubota. You get to see what happens. I mean, it's a day of adversity. Already, and it's a Monday. Of course it's a Monday. All right, I'm at a red light. I gotta read this shit. The fucking terrible ass Samsung phone. Oh, y'all gotta leave my grub alone. Y'all can't be talking down on my dude like that. You know, and I ain't gonna go there. I've already just told y'all, you can't go on the internet. You can't really what you think somebody is. So I ain't gonna go there. I like my dude Mud Grub. I ain't even go there. People talking down on him in the comment section. It's just unacceptable. And then honestly, I'm just gonna tell you the truth. Grub been doing this long enough, bro. He's been dealing with y'all and your negative comments. So if you think you're gonna affect him, and I've done these videos before, bro. If you think you're gonna affect a business person by calling them a certain name or something, business people, small business owners, which is what me and Grub fall into. I'm sorry, I shouldn't put his business out there. Anyways, I believe that me and Grub fall into this factor, into this category of small business owners. All us small business owners been through so much. The name calling, the insults, this, all that. It don't mean nothing to us, bro. It literally, like it's like we said when we was kids. I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off of, me and sticks to you. It's literally that simple. I mean, you're not really gonna get under our skin. So I find it humorous, and once again, it touches into that unpredictable behavior of human nature and humans in general. I mean, who the fuck would literally be? I have 2,000 subs. I'm literally in kind of a very, very small infantile channel. Who would hop on a small infantile channel and talk down on somebody? To me, it's kind of an amazing thing a little bit. But I'm not gonna go there. Sometimes people, and I'm not saying Grub, I'm not saying anybody, but they reach a lot. They reach on titles and things that they say, and they try to reach, and they're trying to do things, and I don't really know if I don't know. I don't know what that person may have read or what he may have thought to say something negative about Grub like that, but I'm just not with the negativity. I mean, I say at the end of the day, man, I'll just talk shit about me, man. Shit, I'm cool with it, man. I'm a 2-time state title holder. I graduated with near perfect grades, scholarships to any school that I wanted to go besides Ohio State because I wasn't that smart. But I was so smart. I went to college, actually, in high school, to tell you the truth. And, I don't know what they honking for, but they ain't honking at me. They ain't honking at a G! So, I don't know, man. I guess for me, like, I'm very proud of my life, my accomplishments, my, before, after, and all that. And, I'll admit, man, I wish I live for motherfucking talk shit about me, man. It don't mean nothing to me. It don't mean nothing to me. Sometimes, like, I'll troll back a little bit. Like, 'cause you get a lot of comments, man. You get so many comments, man. I looked at the other day, I think I got, like, I'm working on, like, 2 million views. I got like a lot of comments and a lot of shit, but it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. Sometimes I will troll back. I'll be honest with you. I don't care. It's fun to me. I don't ever cross no lines or really go there or call nobody out of name or be too crazy, but I will troll back a little bit. Not always. Sometimes let it go. I'm famous for this. If somebody says some extremely negative shit, I'll just be like, hey man, thank you for the positive comment. Positive reinforcement's kind of hard to come by, on the internet, so I really appreciate the positivity. And knowing damn well that what they said was so obscenely negative. So, I will do some of that sometimes. It's kind of fun. Like I said, it's kind of entertaining. I find it entertaining. But then sometimes I'm not in the mood. Like, I'll just straight up troll with them. Like, sounds good. You ain't shit. I won't say that to them. I really don't try to curse on the internet. I try to be somewhat classy, but I just tell them, sounds good. You're a hater. Move on. Done. Keep it simple. Keep it basic. I'm not here to get into a whole lot. I'm like Kobe Bryant. I get into the fundamentals. I don't got to do a bunch of tricks, man. Just give me 1, 2, 3, and I'm a master in a couple moves, and I'll make it sexy, make it spicy, and a boom, boom, boom. So, man, I tell you, these roundabouts, I don't mind them. I don't know. Do y'all get a lot of roundabouts where y'all living at? Because, like, I read a lot of places, some places they tearing them out. because they realize how bad they are. And in some places they put them in because I guess the same studies tell them how good they are. But I ain't even go there. I ain't even go there. All right, I'm gonna take us down because I do want to read these. I gotta read them now. I gotta read them. The temptation is just too much. So I gotta dismount and I gotta see. I just gotta do it. I don't care anymore. I just don't care. All right, what do we got in some comments? Bro? Jesus Christ, bro. There's not a lot of comments. I can't do all this. He can't stop himself. That's true. There's some truth to that. I just reported snitch. I don't really know what I did wrong, but I have to read all of them. Some of these guys are writing really long stuff, and I'm not trying to fall in love, bro. You got to keep the comments more basic, bro. I'm not trying to fall in love with nobody, bro. I'm not trying to have a year-long monologue, man. Keep it basic, bro. Some of y'all literally writing full-fledged sentences, man. I'm not trying to fall in love with you, bro. Just keep it basic. I'll have to read some of this stuff later, and then honestly, I hate to say it, my phone is so terrible. Hey, I feel you, Grub, and I appreciate you, Grub. I appreciate you. You got to inform these boys, you know. I mean it politely, man. Some of them are just, boy, I tell you, they lost in the sauce, Grub. Some of them lost in the sauce, Grub. But we got to try to help them and inform them of life in general. So I appreciate you getting on and you know, handling with the snitches on there. They was trying to snitch on your boy. What am I doing wrong? Sheesh. No, I'm going to sign out, though, guys. Listen, I appreciate the morning. I am going to get to this job, pull up to this job now. So let me kind of get established, boom, 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 and then I will, I'll get back online. But I gotta do this first. I just got to. I have no choice. I got no choice.